Hello everybody, it's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. This is a granny square that I found in this magazine that I bought, all about granny squares. And it has a lot of options. I forgot how many there are, but there's tons of them. And this one is called the Gradient Wheel. And I'm sure there's lots of patterns, but I saw this one and I'm working on something in my mind. And I thought this would be a great one to try. This is by Kate McCully. And this magazine is British because as I was doing the pattern, I realized, oh, that's not right. Lucky for me, I understand some of how to convert from the European or the UK what am I trying to say? Abbreviations. So I am going to show you how to make this, and you can use whatever yarn you have. I'm just using some 4 medium weight yarn, and you need 5 colors. This is the colors I went with, and I'm using a 5mm crochet hook. My clover, I love my clovers. So this is a 5.0mm H hook. And you also need a lovely pair of scissors. And you'll need a yarn needle as well because you'll have lots of tails. I'm going to try to crochet over most of my tails. So get your materials together and let's get started. Okay, so round 1, you want to start with the magic circle, magic ring, and you can do yours any way you do yours, but this is how I do mine. And if you think of the magic ring as just a loose slip knot, then you got it. And you want to chain 3, and I'm just including the one I started, and you want to do 11 double crochets into your magic ring. And sorry, I'm starting with this dark color, but I have to make one to match the one that I've already done. So you want to do 11 double crochets, and with that chain 3, which will count as a double crochet, you will have a total of 12 double crochets. So finish out your 12 double crochets and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I am on my last double crochet, and according to the instructions, so according to the pattern, you are supposed to slip stitch to join at the top of the chain 3 and fasten off. And I did try that, but I kept messing up my count. So I am going to change my yarn now, change my color. So you want to take the tail of your magic ring, magic circle, and pull it tight to close up that ring. And you can fasten off and start with your new yarn. But as I said, I didn't do so well with that. So I am going to just add my new color. So my next color will be green, which is a little lighter than this purple that I'm using. And I'm going to finish off my last double crochet with the green. And I'm going to slip stitch to join in the top of the chain 3. I'm going to pull that, close it off. Now you want to chain 3 and do a double crochet into that same. Oh, it would help if I cut my yarn. Okay, so now you want to do, and I'm going to bring my yarns up so I can crochet over my tails. I'm going to leave my tail for my magic circle there, so just in case it comes loose, I can pull it again. I've seen some other Mexican crocheters that do a little trick to keep their magic circle closed, but magic ring, I have yet to perfect that. So I do it the old-fashioned way. So you want to do a double crochet into that same space where your chain 3 is, and then do 2 double crochets in each stitch around. And if you're not familiar with the double crochet, you want to, I guess I should have done that at the beginning, but yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your yarn, pull it through, and you have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's a double crochet. And again, you want to do 2 double crochets in each stitch around. And I will meet you at the end of round 2. And then in the round 2, you should have 24 double crochets, which includes your chain 3. Okay, so I am at the end on my last double crochet. I'm going to cut this yarn here, and I'm going to finish my last double crochet and change the color. And this is, if you've ever done a beanie, this is pretty much how a beanie would start. So now I'm going to slip stitch to join in the top of the chain 3. And we're going to do another chain 3. I don't know why. All right, chain 3. And 2 double crochets into your next stitch. That's 1 and 2. And do a double crochet into your next stitch. And then 2 double crochets in your next stitch. And that will be your repeat. 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. And you do that all around, and you will have a total of 36 double crochets, and that includes your chain 3. So I will meet you at the end of round 3. And this is what it looks like so far. I am at the end of round 3. So So I'm going to cut this yarn. And what's my next color? Gray is my next color. Light gray. And I'm going to change my color. And I don't know if I explained how I changed my color, but you don't finish your last double crochet. You finish your last double crochet with your new yarn. And slip stitch to join in the top of the chain 3. And again, we're going to chain 3. And then do a double crochet into the next stitch. That one might be a little tight. And then 2 double crochets into your next stitch. And I am crocheting over these tails because I do not want to have to weave in all of those tails. Oops. 2 double crochets into the next one. And then 1 double crochet in the next 2. That's 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets into your next stitch. And that will be your repeat. 1, 1, 2. And at the end of round 4, you should have a total of 48 double crochets, and that includes your chain 3. So I will meet you at the end of round 4. And this is what it looks like so far. I am at the end of round 4. So you should have 48 double crochets, and that includes your chain 3. I'm gonna cut this one, and this will be the last yarn color change, and I'll finish off my double crochet. Slip stitch to join in top of the chain 3. Tug that, tighten it up. Now for round 5, we're going to chain 3 and double crochet into the next stitch. And I am crocheting over my tails. And when you're crocheting over your tails, you want to make sure when you get down a little ways, you pull it so that it's not scrunched up in the back and it'll lay flat. Okay, so the chain 3, double crochet into the next, half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, half double crochet, and a half double crochet is yarn over, go into your stitch, pull your yarn through. You have 3 stitches on there, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. So that's 2 half double crochets. Then I'm going to do a single crochet into the next 3 stitches. That's 1 single crochet, and a single crochet is go into the stitch, grab a yarn, pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both. And that is a single crochet. So you want to do 3 single crochets. Then in your next stitch, and this will be a half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and we are going to make a corner. Okay, so I am going to pull these tails so it lays flat and pull it out and snip them off. Just be careful not to cut your yarn. Now we are going to start a corner. So to make a corner, you do 2 double crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets into that same stitch. And that is your first corner. Okay, so we have finished the first corner. So the next thing we want to do is a double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Then half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and single crochet into the next 3 stitches. That's 3, and 2 half double crochets into the next 2 stitches, a half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then double crochet into the next 2 stitches. And now we're going to make another corner, which is 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2, chain 2, and in the same stitch 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2, again 1 double crochet next 2 stitches, half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, oops, half double crochet, and then single crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then double crochet into the next stitch, 1, 2, and then we do another corner, which is 2 double crochets into the same stitch, 1, 2, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets into that same stitch, and 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, single crochet into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, and then half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, double crochet, sorry, double crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then another corner, which is 2 double crochets in the same stitch, chain 2, 1, 2, and 2 more double crochets into the same stitch, and then slip stitch to join top of that chain 3. So this is what your square should look like so far. Now the last round, you will do a chain 3, one, 2, 3, and you want to do a double crochet in each stitch until you get to the chain 2 space. So you just double crochet until you get to the chain 2 space, and I will meet you at the chain 2 space. I am at the chain 2 space, and in the chain 2 space you want to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets to make a corner. And then you continue. You want to move this over so you don't miss that stitch, and you want to continue with your double crochets in each stitch around until you get to the corner, and the corner again is 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets into that chain 2 space. So I will meet you at the end when the square is finished. And that is what it looks like so far. I am at the last corner, so 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets, double crochet, pull it over so you don't miss that 1 double crochet there, and double crochet there, and we're going to slip stitch to join, chain 1, and fasten off. And your square is finished. So I am going to weave in this tail, I should say. And what I like to do, you can do any kind of weaving that you like, prefer. I'm just going to show you what I usually do. I try to make that knot as small as possible, and then I go to the back and then go down. You don't want to mess up your stitches, and I go across, and then I go back across, and snip it off. this one. I pull a little tighter and make sure that is closed. Go through that way. Then I come back out this way. Go around and snip it off. I see that green is poking out. Snip that too. Oh, I hope I didn't cut it. I don't want to cut it. All right, that is your gradient square, and you can do whatever color you want, but I started with these colors, so I'll make a couple more, and I think I'm going to do something with these. I like this. I like these colors, like the way they came out. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, this tutorial on the gradient square. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you will always be notified when I am on. Until my next video or my next live, stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.